Hello people from YouTube. I just wanna share my rig from my Ronin SC2 with the Sony camcorder FDR ax43. It's a handy cam. I haven't really seen online this setup, usually for DSLR cameras or mirrorless, and I just thought I'd share it. Maybe somebody had this idea or wanted to do it, and well, here it is. In order to balance it, I had to change the plate, and this one's it's a small rig plate that allows you to put counterweight, and I used it's 300 grams on the bottom, 300 each one is 100 grams, and this ones are 50 grams, so that's 150 grams, so it will be 450 grams to balance it, because I used the riser plate. I put it back here so it will give it more weight in the back, and I put like over here in the front, it's a quick release plate. And in order to balance this axis, I use this kind of clamp, or I don't know what you call it, and I have two mics going into the jack, the mic jack, and there are two Rode wireless goes. One is for a lavalier that I use, and one goes to this mic, this Rode VideoMic NTG. I think that's what it's called. And so I use this special, well, it's not special, but it's pretty new, from Rode, which allows you to split the signal into two channels. So that's how I was able to do that, and just with that one wire I can put it here and I can split the signal. And I also have a counterweight on this side, and that's 100 grams plus the clamp, the two receive transmission packs. And what else can I say about my rig? Well, as you can see on this side, I have this mic, so I hooked it up to the mic on the second channel that I use, so it powers up automatically. Let me see if I can get it. So you guys can see it better. Alright. So this is the setup that I have for it. This goes directly into that hole right there. And this is from the phone mount that came with the Ronin. So I just used the cold shoe, and I just put my mic in it, and then I just use this adapter and I put it here, and then I was able to put the, I don't know what's this called, the mic receiver transmission, I don't know, but you guys might understand. So I just put it there out of the way, and it's a wireless solution, so I don't have like a wire hanging from the camera, and you know that it gets in the way. If you wanna like turn your camera, it might limit your turn, you know, your radius turn. So that was a way I was able to solve that problem. it might have some latency issues like with the sound, but well, I'm not a professional, so it works for me. So yeah, that's my wireless mic setup. So I have this ronin extension for to put a like a handle. It says DJI, so I assume it's from them. They also have one from PGY Tech, but I don't like it because it had like a nut here and it kind of got in the way of the joystick. You will hit it. So this one's much nicer, a little more space down here, and I like the fact that it has this quick release like clamp, like NATO rail style kind of. So and then I used this quick release plate by Sony. So I just have to unplug it and then just push it back instead of unscrewing it from here all the time. And this is a handle. Let me see if I can. It's a handle from Small Rig. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this was meant for I think a Weeble S gimbal, and I just adapted it to this. It had some ARRI locating pins, but I shaved them off. I grind them off, so I was able to get it nice and flat and tighten it, so there's no gap between, you know, here, or if without this there will be a gap. I guess now they sell these things, but back then when I got it they didn't. And I just put this I just clamp something here and like a strap for my shoulder, so when I carry this I can drop some of the weight, you know, instead of carrying this thing all day, because it gets pretty heavy after a while. So that's a solution that I found. And another thing that I did to this handle was adapt this NATO rail with the it's I don't know what size is that, but it's like for the ARRI locating pin. It's not the regular 1/8. And I have this so yeah, so I use this EBF mount from Small Rig 2. The NATO rails from Small Rig 2 as well. Most of my things are from Small Rig. This monitor mount, I like it because it's pretty strong, and it has NATO rails on both sides. I don't have to clamp it. I just slide it, the monitor cage, and you know, I don't have to be screwing it, and it tilts back and forth. So that's nice. It's pretty. It doesn't get loose with time. I had another one that every time you go back and forth it will loosen up, and then you have to retighten it, but this one it doesn't, at least not yet. So that's something that I like. I have this, it's an Atomos Shinobi. I use this rig for like just family stuff. I record my kids, my family. It's a hobby for me. I'm not a professional, but it's pretty nice for just a hobby. So yeah, I got a cage for it from Small Rig 2. Have this big I don't know what they call NPF batteries. It will last pretty much all day. So that's my setup. It will fall if you, it's not that sturdy because there's weight on the back, but I like it when I'm holding it or I'm carrying it. It's pretty nice, so I can tilt this and it's out of the way. I had a before my setup was I had a monitor mount over here, and then I had the monitor without the cage and all this, but somehow I didn't like it. It's more simple, but I just didn't like it. I'd rather have this. I opted it for this setup and I like it. But I gotta say, it's if you if this was on the other side, there was nothing back here, or like two of the legs were here, it will tilt or tip over. So that's the way I found, like it doesn't really tip over with the leg going this way. But you know, I'm always trying to be careful, and so that's that. And I bought this small rig base plate for the battery, so it will, you know, save the battery, the thread hole, and there, like on the handle up here, I put that quick release from Scion. I can't pronounce it, but yeah. So for quick release for my tripod, you know, take it off, on and off. I got the command unit from DJI. Just it's nice to have, you know. Shows my battery levels, because you know this here you can't really tell, but over here it tells me it's 56%. So it's nice. Also shows, you know, this the zoom direction, and you can control your motors, everything, you know, without the app. You don't need your phone app to calibrate this or auto tune it. So it's nice to have the focus wheel. So this camera, I can use this wheel to zoom in and out. This helps me when I want to zoom, instead of using this, you know, this little toggle button. So, you know, from here I can just zoom smoothly, and works for me. I don't know what else. I think I cover everything. And I just use this. What I like about this thing is that, like, you can swivel it up and down. It's pretty nice. Like, it doesn't have to stay in one position. You can always, like, just move it around. I usually grab from here so I don't put sound into the mic. Well, I use this really thin HDMI cord. This is I think a micro HDMI that goes into the camera. This goes to my monitor, and it works for me. So I don't know what you guys think. Let me know. Just any question, maybe I can help out. You know, hit me up in the comments, and hope you liked the video. I'm sorry if it's not the best quality, but I'm using a little action camera to record this, so you know. Well, thank you, and for watching, and God bless you all. So here I have the deconstructed version of the setup, and so you guys can see more. Maybe you guys didn't catch something. Like I said, I have this quick release from Scion. I just threaded it into the base plate, the small rig base plate for the battery. So it's like quick setup. Just instead of taking it off, that's what I use. This is the camera that I have. Hopefully one day, you know, I'll get another one. Like, but this is what, you know, for family videos, and it works for me. Records 4K up to 30 frames. But it's pretty nice, and I record all the time at 1080. So it's good enough for me. FDR ax43. Doesn't have the viewfinder, or they're pretty much an automatic camera, but it's pretty nice. Just I have the plate from the quick release plate that I put it on that base plate. Mount setup that I have, obviously this will go here for the handle. That's the NATO rail. The EBF finder, EBF viewfinder, the monitor mount. Like I said, I had two NATO rail clamps, the Atomos Shinobi with the small rig cage. It's better than trying to guess where you're filming, or it's nice to have it right there. I got this because I had another one from this Field World monitor, but the problem with this one is when I went outside in the sun, I couldn't it was really hard to see like the image. But with this one, this is like 1,000 nits, so it's pretty bright. It's really good outside. This one is kind of like gets like the image gets blacked out. It's kind of hard to see. I use this battery on it, NPF 970, 6600 milliamp. The HDMI cord, it's pretty thin, flexible. It doesn't pull on my camera. I have this Rode Video NTG mic, and I plugged it into this mic receiver, or I don't know the difference. I'm sorry guys, but I don't know the difference between, I don't know if this is the receiver or transmitter, whatever, you guys understand. So this pairs up with this one, and then the other channel that I use, it pairs with my lab that I put on myself, so when I'm recording, I can talk and I can record my sound, and then this is just for whatever I'm recording, or just ambient noise. And obviously I put this on this on the gimbal. I put a clamp. I don't know if you guys can see. It's hard to see it, but counterweight over here from Nice Rig, it's 100 grams, and it had like a little tab over here, or like to tighten it, but it was plastic, so it kind of wore off when I tightened it too hard, and it just stayed. Now it's there forever. I gotta get a plier or something to unscrew it, because now I can't even take it off. So, and then I put two cold shoe mounts, one on the top, one on the side. This one's and this one, and that's where I put this you know guys, what is it called? I looped the cable that goes into the camera, and it splits the mics into two channels. I looped it around here. It works for me. That's as best as I could get it organized. So one goes for the, and then the other one for the other one, and then this goes to the camera. This is the wire for the camera to control the camera, and well, that's pretty much it. So this is my gimbal setup. I don't know how much it weighs, but after a while, yeah, it gets heavy. So it's nice to get like a carrying strap. I clamp it here, and I also use like a belt that has like a thing that this goes into the belt. So this is the belt I was talking to you guys. It's Mogul Pod MCR1. Just the belt. I'm gonna put it around your waist, and then it has this thing that you twist on, and then you can put your gimbal here. Obviously, the whole thing, put it around your waist. It's nice just to rest it, I guess. But yeah. I don't know if you guys have that idea or thought about getting it. It's nice, Well, I found that if you put it in your hip, it doesn't hurt as much. But if you have it in front of you, like on your under your belt, your belly button, it hurts after a while if you put all the weight of the gimbal. I also have this dead cat. I think that's what they call it for the Rode NTG mic. For when I go outside and it's windy, this works better than that the other one. And this is the strap that I was talking to you. You put it across your shoulder, and it only goes on one side, and it loops up under your armpit. So I'll show you guys. Hold on. Well, like I was telling you guys, this is the strap that I used to carry my gimbal. It's for like a camera, just regular camera, So you put it across, and then there's this strap that so all the weight's gonna be here, so it's not gonna fall, but it will slide off if you don't have nothing, or if you have like a slippery jacket, like one of those for the rain jacket. It's kind of slippery, I found, but if you have something else like this sweater is fine. And so imagine I'm holding like the gimbal, right? Or then I would just, this thing comes with this loop, and I would just hook it to the handle, and then what I don't use this, but it was an idea. Just hold the gimbal here and here when I'm not, I guess I'm resting. If anybody, finds this useful.